No green screen. All in-house.
Ooh.
That's actually right behind us right now. That's not in post.
You said in-house. I was like, ooh, the N-word. I always go to that first.
Like I was going to say the in-house at the top of the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, the in-house. Is Jamar here?
Oh, the in-house? Welcome to the show, Moses.
The all in-house.
The all in-house. What's going on, man?
I feel good, Jeremiah. It's my first time in your new home.
I know. You haven't been to my place since the porch.
No, I love the porch. That place was so dangerous looking.
Dude, it was. It was like a trap house.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, literally, if you go back out on that street, they've cleared all of those places because they were like trap houses.
They really were?
Yeah, they really were.
I mean, yeah, because they looked the part, so
yeah,
that makes sense.
Anytime you put in your own barbed wire fence.
Whoa, those weren't yours?
No.
Oh, that's awesome.
Somebody like the owners of those houses put in their own barbed wire fences and stuff like that because they were worried about people stealing stuff out of their house. You know, drug money and stuff. All of them down.
Yeah, all of them down there. Was that Melrose Boulevard?
Cahuenga, Santa Monica and Cahuenga.
Ooh,
yeah,
nasty.
Right across from that park.
Yeah, yeah, that one basketball court park.
Dude, yeah.
A lot of soccer over there.
Shot some good movies. Shot some good shorts and stuff over there.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say a lot of good people got shot over there too.
A lot of people got shot over there. It's good stuff. Yeah, man.
Now it's like an arts district. It's like a theater district.
Yeah, that theater row. I used to do stand up on the spot there. That was one of the places that we did it back in the day. Yeah,
at the new Pack Theater.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the spots. The Little Modern is what that place used to be called.
Oh, the Little Modern was dope. Yeah. You're right.
And then Rant LA was one of the places.
Okay.
I think you probably did stand up on the spot at one of those places.
No, I did it at the lab and at the Improv.
Oh, you did at the lab and the Improv.
Yeah, and that's when I was really mean to Mrs. Watkins. The new Mrs. Watkins.
You were mean to her?
That was weird to her.
What'd you say? I don't remember that.
I forget. It was bad though.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think she remembers that.
No, you guys were both great about it. And I was just like, oh my God. It was, who knows? It was bad though.
I literally have no recollection of this at all. I can't imagine you being weird or bad to somebody.
Oh, come on. I've been weird.
Maybe weird, but not bad to anybody. You're a nice guy. For hosting a show like Roast Battle, you are a very, very, very kind person.
Thank you. Welcome back to Jeremiah Wonders. I'm Brian Moses.
I'm Jeremiah Watkins. Yes, and we're sitting down with the nicest creator of a mean show.
I love it. I learn something every week on that show. There's so many things. It's such an improv show.
It really is.
Yeah. I think I told you this, I think. I was like, if we were at UCB or Second City, it'd be a more revered show.
I think that it would have already been like, I don't know. We have a lot of amazing celebrities that come by.
Right.
But it's more of like a rock and roll vibe than like an arts vibe.
Right.
Which is like, if we did it at UCB or something, I think that there'd be like Second City alums and all these people coming out to be like, I would like to be a part of this.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I just, it hurts sometimes.
But we'll settle for, John Mayer and Chappelle and Too Short and stuff like that. That's
Jim Carrey,
Jim Carrey, it's like Hugh Jackman. It's all good. Like, we'll take those.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman, that's pretty artsy. That's a pretty artsy guess.
I dug that. I think my favorite part of the improv troupe, the Wave, is that you guys have like killed people.
We've killed people.
You've literally killed people. I remember Big Black from Robin Big.
Oh, you're being literal now.
Yeah, he literally was there a week before and he died. I remember the first time Coach played Prince. He died a week later.
Yeah, it's happened a couple of times where like
Jim Carrey brought his girlfriend there. She died a few months later.
Yikes.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, Moses getting real on this podcast, man.
Jeremiah wonders what?
Moses saying the wave kills people.
Yeah, literally kill people.
No, that was weird. I got hit up by TMZ actually after Big Black died because his last photo on Instagram was with the wave.
Yeah.
It was weird. They were like, how close were you with? I was like, we just met him that night and he jumped in to perform. Like, I can't make a statement. Like, I don't feel comfortable. I didn't know him like that.
Right.
Like, I'll let his family and his friends, like,
But you're Rob Deerdeck. You're like, TMZ, come on.
I'm a different white guy with a snapback on. Can you believe it? I'm way worse at skateboarding. I broke
tell
my
us
arm
about the
doing
new
it.
season of Ridiculousness than Rob.
Okay, so we're going to have an even bigger green screen. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Clip shows.
That was fun though, man. I there's been so many people who jumped in the wave. Tyler the Creator.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else has been like kind of memorable? I guess.
Dude, Tommy Davidson.
Oh yeah,
That was unbelievable.
Yeah,
because he saw it right away. I don't think he'd ever seen roast battle, and he he started like scanning the room, and it was kind of like, what are those guys doing? Because that's like his thing.
It's
like,
fun.
His physicality and everything. And he jumped in, and we freaked out.
What'd you guys do exactly? Like freaked out how, Jeremiah?
Oh man, we turned up.
Okay.
Yeah. We just started. I forget what the joke was, but like all of us went up there with Tommy Davidson and just started acting out like just dumb stuff.
Yeah.
And we're like, this is Bobby Lee. Was
Bobby
another
Lee
fun
was
one.
great. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he surprised everybody.
Yeah, would he just get naked or something?
We like lifted him up and carried him, and he did a couple things with us because he like was sitting and crouching like near the stage. I'm like, don't let anybody see you. And he's like, I know show business.
That's definitely his thing.
He's like, you don't have to tell me how to. I'm like, okay, cool, chill.
Yeah, crouch tiger, high dragon.
Yeah. So then he joined us. That was fun. Yeah,
Surprised he didn't get naked. He gets naked a lot.
Yeah,
like it's like his thing. And there's stereotypes about Asian men and their thing, but Bobby Lee has a really big penis. Despite, I mean, outside of ethnicity, outside of skin color, outside of race, whatever you want to call it, he's got a really big penis. And don't let him tell you otherwise.
Yeah,
I know
man.
in his act he says how small his penis is. It's not true.
it's a trick. He's trying to trick you.
Bobby Lee has a really big penis.
Dude, he's got a hanger, bro.
Yeah. Fight me, Bobby Lee. I want you to fight me on that.
He's like,
so
you're
mad.
ruining my shtick.
It's like I haven't been booked in fucking months, Moses. Everything's just a big dick now.
People don't want to laugh at a guy with a big dick. They want a guy they can relate to with an average or a smaller penis.
All these women just have sex with me now, just use me for my dick, not my money.
Come on. The worst. Yeah,
He
dude.
would fight me for something like that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to.
Yeah, he likes to like.
He likes to do
why would
a little.
Why would you mess with my
He
ass?
likes to do some chokeholds and stuff. He's throwing me up against some walls at the Comedy Store.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
50 Shades of Hey.
Hey, 50 Shades of okay. Get it, girl.
Oh,
Dude. Man, I've known you for a long time now.
yeah. Loved you a long time.
I've loved you wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
All the time.
It's gonna get sensual in here.
I think that it's already heating up a little bit. You know, it's got that heat outside, and I think, yeah, it's
you
just
trap some of it inside.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, is that how you like it?
Yeah, that's nice.
Right there.
Right there. Wait. To the right.
Oh, I'm a left guy.
You're a left?
I lean left.
This isn't going to work.
Let me pull out.
Okay, perfect. Welcome back to Porn Talk with...
Your mom's gonna love this podcast, by the way.
Dude.
Just this episode in particular.
She hates roast battle.
Yeah, she
does.
Mama Watkins,
I know.
why?
She's like, oh, I hate how mean they are to everybody. She goes, I only like you guys. I like what you do. She got mad though. She's only gotten mad at me for one bit.
I remember this.
You remember this
oh,
bit?
Oh yeah,
Because I didn't see it as something that was sacrilegious. I thought of it as something that was just silly and physical.
And it was.
She didn't like care about me shaving my pubes. She didn't care about me dressing up like women.
Right.
Like
Lincoln freeing the slaves.
Lincoln freeing slaves. I mean,
I guess that's pretty positive.
historical. That's
Yeah.
very positive.
Thank you, President Lincoln.
Yeah. She didn't care about any of that stuff. But we had a Last Supper portrait. It's like this big painting.
The Last Supper.
The Last Supper. It's literally, Jesus, disciples around him.
Yeah. Lobster.
Yeah, red lobster.
Cheddar biscuits. Jesus loved that kind of stuff. That's the Last Supper.
Like Jesus is like a Midwestern, Southern, like trashy kind of guy. He's like, hey, this is my last meal, y'all. Okay. So we need some freaking red lobster up in here. We need some cheesy biscuits.
I'm going to lead us tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need some endless shrimp.
Yeah, endless shrimp. Like scampi.
We need cocktail sauce, y'all. Okay. Where can we get this scampi? Was Red Lobster a big destination for your family whenever you were growing up?
No, my dad's allergic to shellfish, but I always saw those and thought that was like a 5-star restaurant.
Dude.
Yeah.
I still think it's a
That's
5-star.
It is, right? Yeah.
Dude, I just went
Thank
there
you for reaffirming that.
with Tony and Red Band, and
it's
man,
awesome.
it's so good.
It's awesome.
I don't care if it's considered like you know subpar or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm freaking Red Lobster for life, bro.
Right,
Like
Red Lobster rednecks, y'all.
it would be between Red Lobster and Olive Garden for special occasions in my
Really?
family. Yeah, those were the two. Like, hey, it's your birthday. where you want to go.
That's a good theme.
Yeah.
Red Lobster. All right. I never been to Ruby Tuesday. I'm still trying to check that one out.
Ruby Tuesday's good, and it is a kind of a white trash place, but it's good.
What about Cracker Barrel? Never been to Cracker Barrel.
You gotta go to Cracker Barrel.
Oh my god! You saw you drool.
Got to, dude. You gotta get. I think it's called Herschel's breakfast or something like that. Mm-hmm. You can taste the racism. It's so good.
Oh my! That's my favorite.
Dude,
ingredient.
I know that's your thing, dude.
Yeah, I love. Oh, it's my favorite. It tastes so good going down,
dude. Because you can taste the sweat and like the frustration and the blood that goes into it, right?
Herschel's, huh?
Dude, yeah. It's like Uncle Herschel's or Herschel's. It's like, dude, it's you get biscuits and gravy. You get like sausage, bacon, eggs. Ooh, their biscuits are unbelievable there. So good.
All right. Could you sing that as Justin Timberlake? What am I going to get at Herschel's? Breakfast?
Ooh.
Oh.
Gonna get that Herschel's breakfast, baby. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, man, I'm going to go there.
Taste of racism. Hey.
Oh.
Hey, Moses.
Hey, JT.
Hey, what's up?
It's good to have you.
Yeah, you got to come back to Cracker Barrel.
Why do they call it Cracker Barrel? It sounds so like it's like a slur almost.
Yo, there's only white people who eat there. And the restaurant's shaped like a barrel. Ooh, it's straight up sexy. I don't know why they call it Cracker Barrel.
Right.
It's literally like it's instead of like a barrel full of monkeys, a barrel full of crackers.
Yeah, man, both of those sound tough.
Both of those are, could be questionable.
It's a barrel full of monkeys.
Barrel full of monkeys? That's a different kind of restaurant.
Right.
We don't eat at that restaurant. No. We prefer eating at the Cracker Barrel, okay?
I like the Cracker Barrel. I've never been.
You've never been there?
The portions are big?
They're huge.
All right.
I don't know why.
Why isn't it in California? It's not in California.
It's not good for you.
Okay, all right.
Like, I feel like a lot of those restaurants that I feel like that's why the Red Lobsters and the Olive Gardens and stuff aren't in like the main metropolis areas of LA. You kind of have to go to the Valley, or you have to kind of go a little bit out. Even the Walmarts. I used to shop at the Walmart on Crenshaw. Dude. There's no Walmarts that are.
Yeah. Crenshaw, Panorama City, the one in La Cienega now. Oh, no, that's not a Walmart. I'm sorry. That's a Target.
That's a Target.
Sorry about the Target. I apologize. And Walmart. Didn't mean to insult you.
Jamar says that there's hot girls over at the Target on La Cienega.
There are, though. I'm telling you, man. South of the 10 now, the 10 freeway here in Los Angeles. It's
popping up.
Yeah. If you want to find black girls, that's where you go. Culver City too. I think they're infiltrating Culver City.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Ow.
Ow. You hear a little something?
I hear a little something.
Do you hear a little something?
That's crazy, Jeremiah.
That I can do that with my voice?
Yeah. It's like a Steven Soderbergh film now.
All right. It might be an effect.
You're so talented.
I don't have this reverb on my voice at all time.
Wow. How do you do that?
It's a skill. You know what this effect is called?
No.
We will rock you.
Oh my God, I love this.
We will rock you.
This is going to be my nightmares now.
I'm excited for that Queen movie that's coming out.
Which one?
The Freddie Mercury. Which one? Yeah, the Yas Queen movie that's coming out.
Oh, I can't wait to see that one.
We need to start a band, boys.
The Yas Queen.
The Yas Queen.
Tyler Perry presents Yas Queen.
Tyler Perry presents Yas Queen. It's just Tyler Perry like doing a black Freddie Mercury.
Exactly.
Like, hey, boys.
Yes. You're not Freddie Mercury. You're not skinny enough. He just becomes real. How dare you? I will own you. I'm Tyler Perry.
Dude, I'd be in a Tyler Perry movie for sure.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
Yeah. You'd be like a novel. You'd be great.
Hey, man. Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
We out here.
That's your Jim Carrey right there. His name's Jeremiah Watkins. He's everything. He's David Spade. He's Rob Schneider. He's Chris Kattan. He's Chris Pratt. All the great Chris's.
Dude.
Christopher Walken. Christopher Reeves. Do your Christopher Reeves. Just did it right there. Only moved his face.
I just blinked. That's my impression.
Yeah. Slate for camera. Slate for Mr. Perry, please.
So the thing that I got in trouble for with my mom was a Last Supper painting, and we just literally, it was this thing where I ran up on stage and I put my head through the painting.
It was so
where
cartoonish.
it went through, my head went through the painting on the other side, and then I spun it like a sign spinner, and the painting just spun around, and then I went off stage, and my mom thought that was, you know.
It is very sacrilegious.
Well, I didn't look at it like that. I looked at it as like a physical gag, but then like I get it. I get why you could take that as like you're doing something against
that religious.
Yeah.
You're
Painting
sacking
or whatever.
that religious.
You're sacking that.
You're not sacking that religious.
That religion.
Yes.
Yo, what? The people who are like spirituals, like, yo, what religion are you, man? Just like trying to shorten that.
Yeah. Religious.
What kind of religion are you, man?
I'm sack.
What gin are you with, man?
Ooh, tonic. That's my gin. I don't even drink gin and tonic. I feel like it's really nasty. And you don't drink at all, right?
No.
Guys, welcome back to Jeremiah Wonders.
Welcome back.
I'm not Jeremiah, but I am wondering with host Jeremiah.
Is it?
Do we get it?
You host all the time with Roast Battle. Yeah, we got it. We got it.
There's no director here.
I know. It's like, excuse me. Oh, there's a director. Okay, yeah. She's a little hard to work with, but
yeah, she's also a mannequin or a giraffe. Actually, you have so many stuffed animals in here. Just the one, actually.
that's the house giraffe.
House giraffe.
You gotta have one.
I didn't know that.
Dude, you gotta sit on that thing later before you go.
Okay, I will.
It's so sturdy. It looks like it's just stuffed. You can freaking ride that thing.
Where did you get that?
It's Maya's. It's
Is
just like,
it?
yeah, it's
It's
like
so cool and
she's had
funny.
it since childhood.
Really?
And like we were literally moving and that was like outside like a moving truck and stuff. This car, like we set it right outside the moving truck. This car like and they're like, is that giraffe for sale? And we're like, no.
Oh, that's great.
But they're like, people want it. Like as soon as they see it, they're like, where did you get that? And they're like, yeah.
I want it. I was like, that's really cool.
It's
actually.
pretty dope.
I love that she kept that. Like if there's a house fire, that's what she'll take with her.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
Certificate, social,
Giraffe, laptop.
laptop. No, leave the laptop. Get the giraffe. Let's go.
Is it hard for you to be on other people's shows where you're not hosting since you're so used to hosting your own baby after a while? Or are you just like, oh, it's a relief.
Such a relief.
I don't have the weight on me to have to deal with thinking of the next step or the next beat.
Yeah, I don't have to stay there all show.
Yeah.
That's really all it is. I mean, hosting is a responsibility in its own because you just have to stay. You have to make it a commitment to literally stay. And I have commitment issues, so it's hard for me to stay anywhere except the one place I want to be, and that's inside the roast battle.
Yeah.
Damn right.
It's a good place to be inside of.
Dude, it's so... I learned so much in that show. It's insane. Every week I learn something.
Dude, I mean, I feel like, obviously, you know, we're all friends, so we see each other perform more than anybody does.
Right.
But with Roast Battle, I truly feel like the growth that has happened, like you as a comic, is unbelievable.
Really?
Like, yeah. I could tell like such a difference, like just your comfortability. You've always been super chill and cool on stage, but there's a different comfortability that like goes, because you've dealt with so many weird situations now.
A lot of chaos, yeah.
There's so much chaos that you've had to deal with over the years. So with your stand-up even, it's just like, you're just like this zen, like...
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. I remember Julie Seabaugh, we were just talking about, asked me that question for the book, and she was like, do you think has it helped with your stand-up? I was like, honestly, I feel like it's hurt. Because I wasn't, I remember in the beginning of the process of Roast Battle, I wasn't doing a lot of stand-up. I was more just worrying about that show and booking that show and just having that show. When I kept saying it was a side project, but then, in reality, it was everything for me. So
yeah,
I thought it hurt my stand-up. But to hear that, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, well, it's just something that, because we watch each other's sets from the back of the room all the time. And I just, I've seen you now on the road a lot. And in the OR, which is the hardest room.
Right.
And to see you be able to deal with all like the different situations that are thrown at you is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, like you as well. I remember seeing, I know we talk about this all the time, but that set at the Creek in the Cave where you just almost like demanded the audience like respect you. It was, and then they did. It was like, they didn't want to come to party. They're just like, oh, we're Christians and we're at this Coke party. We don't want to be here.
Yeah,
you're like,
I don't know if this is my
"Nah,
thing.
You niggas are doing coke tonight."
Yo, it's happening.
And then you made everybody do coke.
Yeah. It was more of a literal story than a stand-up story. I just
was
had
always-
everybody do coke. It really like
You really committed to that.
you know.
We're
I didn't even do stand-up that night. I was like, "Yo, we doing coke tonight. This is happening."
and everybody was sober.
Yeah.
Everybody just have a relapse.
Dude, I don't even do coke. I
I
was
know.
shoving coke
Yeah,
up people's
yeah.
noses. I
I
was
know,
like,
you
"This
got
is
it from.
happening." I don't know, dude. Dude, people offer stuff to me all the time, man. People love giving me.
I just have 3 ounces of cocaine just lying around. I have to get rid of it.
Does anybody want any of this? I'm like the weirdest party favor guy. It's like, all right, before you go, does anybody need coke, any weed, anything, any drinks? Huh?
Yeah, that guy's a Mormon. It's crazy. He has all this coke around.
I think he gets off on other people doing stuff in front of him. Like, yeah, do that coke. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, drink the whole 40. Drink
my
it.
God.
Drink it.
You're like a drug
I
lord.
just have a 9 tails. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, you like that, don't you?
You're a different kind of Christian Grey.
Yeah, I remember that set. So we were out in New York, and we were doing roast battle shows out there and stuff. We were out there for like New York Comedy Festival or something
Right.
like that. And we did a show at the Creek in the Cave. And it was a very like, some LA guys were kind of doing their thing. But most of the guys like that were going up were New York comics. The audience was very New York. They were used to a very specific kind of stand-up.
Right.
Where the comic just stands there. They deliver the jokes. It's funny.
Not a lot of physicality.
No, like hardly any physicality. Like a lot of people leaving the mics in the stand.
Right. They actually frown on physicality. I think it's too LA.
Yeah.
Too actory.
So I do my first or second joke even. Both are physical. And I looked at the crowd. I'm like, I'm going to keep doing these act outs. And you guys are going to like it. And Moses from the back, he's just like, what is
I was
happening?
Loving it.
And-
I had never seen you. That was like you literally coming out of your show. Like I came too far, and I'm not. I literally I have to get this set, and I'm not going to deal with your. I mean, how dare you actually not appreciate what I'm doing for you right now?
Yeah.
Because like people are literally like on their phones, like looking around.
Yeah. I'm
and
like,
then, yeah.
I flew in thousands of miles for this.
Dude, you
Was I
weren't
booked
messing
on
around.
the schedule? I wasn't on the
No.
schedule. No. But still, I'm going to get my time in.
Yeah, it was like we kept getting bumped. It was like, oh, you're going up next. No, you're not going up next. You're going
Yeah.
up next, and it was just so frustrating. So to see your frustration like dialed into your art, I thought that was just, oh man, that was brilliant. Because they literally you made them pay attention. After they made pay attention, then you made them laugh, and I was just like, that was gorgeous. I think I learned a lot from watching you guys also do stand up, from Willie to Jamar to you. It's like every place we
we're
go.
all so different as
Yeah.
far as our stand up goes.
Yeah, it is. It's so funny. I remember Jamar and were you there in Denver?
Yeah. Oh, dude. One of the biggest bombs, maybe the biggest bomb I've ever seen in my life.
But it was
It was beautiful, though.
beautiful
Because he stayed in it and he's like, this is me.
because he started out like he had them in his like the palm of his hands, like he was killing.
He was killing.
Yeah.
And then he does this joke. So Jamar does this joke where Moses and I are literally sitting next to each other with Willie in the back. It was like Justine Marino's show. She was headlining that week, and she invited us to do
Comedy Works.
Comedy Works.
Yeah, North, I think.
South or whatever.
Yeah, up
Yeah.
in Denver, right?
Like, yeah. So
Affluent area.
It's the night of the election.
Yes,
That's
the night Trump wins, right?
the night Trump wins. So it's already a weird energy in
Oh,
the,
yeah.
in the room. But like people wanted to kind of forget and get out of the house and like have a good
They're
time
also
because he wasn't
definitely Trump
elected
supporters.
yet. Yeah, definitely.
They were.
They were definitely.
Oh yeah.
So we're in Denver. We are very close to where the movie theater shooting happened, which Jamar did not know how close we were.
Yeah, the Aurora.
To Aurora.
Yeah, the Aurora. Yeah, theater shooting. Also the Kobe Bryant.
Yep.
Rape
allegation.
yeah. I guess the hotel was down the street.
Yeah. So Jamar proceeds to do this extended act out of, he goes, can you imagine being the guy when that like at a movie theater shooting that went to go get snacks and then you come back and the theater's all shot up? Then he does this act out where he is stepping through bodies
Oh, it was so good.
to get back to his seat and keep watching the movie. But he's literally acting out like he's stepping on blood and guts, like,
Oh, that's a really good.
What happened in here? He's like eating popcorn and something there. Well, I mean, there's still 40 minutes left in the movie.
By the way, and this is all through, I mean, the fact that you pay attention to that, I didn't hear that part. All I heard was gasps, a woman yell out, "That's not funny," starts to cry, and then runs out.
Storms out, demands her money back.
A man on the other side was just like, no.
Oh, dude.
What's his name?
It was the most violent reaction I've seen to a bit.
I was so visceral. I'd never seen anything like it.
The energy went raw.
I mean, imagine a
upside
comic.
down.
Imagine a comic. I mean, imagine seeing your best comedy show you've ever seen in front of like 8 people. There wasn't that many people in the audience. Everybody's kind of going up doing their thing, not really getting huge reactions. All of a sudden, Jamar Neighbors goes up, has them. I mean, like literally has them eating on the palm of
Everything
his
he's
hands.
saying, killing.
They're loving. Like, on his side, he couldn't do anything wrong. And then he did something wrong.
He did something really wrong.
He talked about Kobe at first, and they were still kind of on his side. He's like, I want to go to the hotel where Kobe raped that girl. I was like, all right, well, here we go. And then he talks
like
about
like it's a vacation destination for Jamar.
Yeah,
like
these are landmarks. He wants to go visit and take pictures and selfies.
Where are the sights here?
Yeah. Oh, that's where Kobe got that girl. Okay, yeah, I want to go there.
Okay, gotta check that off the list.
All
okay,
right, that movie theater. Oh,
right.
And he was saying he wants to go there, and there are literally people in the audience who knew people who got shot in that theater.
It was crazy.
I mean, to see a guy just like, oh, that was like watching a guy jump off the building right when the plane hit the tower, just like boom. Oh, it was so good.
Unbelievable, dude. Good times on the road.
We've
On
had
the road
so
to the
many
roast
great
battle.
times, yeah.
So fun, man.
Yeah, there's been some epic times actually. I can't wait to keep doing it. I want to do that more.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some of the best stories on the road.
Dennis Rodman, whenever he showed up,
Yeah, drunk, right?
wasted.
Right. Did he start crying that night too?
I don't know. I ended up he grabbed one of the mics like in between one of the battles and he started like mumbling like so hard that I got up and I started doing sign language, like fake sign language towards the audience as like his translator. Yeah.
That was great. Too Short came back.
Man, Tuesday was fun with Too Short.
Because he hadn't been there in like 4 years.
It's been a long time since he's been there.
Yeah, he was like one of like the first like celebrities where he actually got to like come on stage and get roasted.
When did you start feeling like, yo, this roast battle show, like we're catching some heat, like people are starting to like did you feel it, or was it like I think months later where you're like, oh, I think that we're a thing now?
I think being involved in it, you don't really get to see it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think when Dave Chappelle showed up the first time, I was like, yo, this is awesome. And then more guys keep showing up, like Jim Carrey shows up, and then Hugh Jackman shows up, and I mean, every time somebody comes in who's like major in the world of popular culture, you're like, okay, this is still that Rat Pack, this is still like that jazz club in the 40s. It's just like where you want to go to hang and be cool and just let your hair down, where nobody's going to judge you. Because I mean, those guys have said some beautiful, beautiful things in that room, comedically speaking, that they probably couldn't say outside those walls.
Oh yeah.
I think that's that speakeasy element I love so much.
The fact that Hugh Jackman was saying some of the stuff that he was saying, like,
I mean, you can't repeat it. Obviously.
I can't. But people with like disabilities are battling, and Hugh Jackman is like getting in on the fun, and I'm just like, this is amazing.
Exactly.
This like, it's a safe space where like anything goes, and even the person who he's making the jokes about, like, she's like, this is incredible. Like, this is amazing.
She loved it. Yeah, she was like, oh, he gets it. Yeah,
yeah. That's
where everybody just can get it. This is the room. This is the safe space.
I've found that like anybody with a disability or something about them, like, they want to be included just as much as everybody else, like with being made fun of and stuff. Like, it's the people where you're like, do you act like that doesn't exist, or it's like, oh, I don't want to offend
them though.
Yeah, that's when I feel like they get even more offended. Like, no, I want to make fun of me too.
Yeah, come on, yeah.
Like, I feel like if you make fun of certain races and audiences or whatever, like sometimes people will come up and be like, hey, how come you didn't make fun of my race? It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, wait, what? What are you?
You want to be an equal opportunity racist comedian? Perfect.
Like an alien comes out. He's like, hey, you didn't talk about us.
You're like, what?
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah.
Should I call the feds? What's happening right now?
Yeah. I think an alien is actually calling in the show right now. This is really weird. Hello. Is this an other earthly being that's calling into the show right now?
Yes, Jeremiah. I remember one time in the crowd. I'm sorry, I sound like I have a smoking hole in my throat.
It's okay, It's totally fine.
Listen, we're from Mars. I know you guys keep looking over here. But honestly, leave us alone. We have water.
We need that water.
You don't need our water. You're a planet full of water.
I know we're a planet full of water, but still, I still think we're gonna run out soon, and we want to,
How are you
occupy.
going to run out? We're literally a dry planet. We're red. We're a whole desert. By the way, you have to commend my English on this. I just got Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, did you just learn? Like, it's coming off pretty polished. I'm pretty impressed.
Thank you. I know 80,000 languages, and this is probably the hardest one, I'll be honest.
English is really one of the hardest languages that you've ever had to deal with.
Yeah. Oh, that and slug.
Could you speak a little slug
No,
for?
slug.
Sorry, slug. Yeah. Now, what did you just say in English? Can you translate that to English?
I'm going to go to the corner store, probably get some meats and cheeses. Would you like any? No, I forgot. You have an illness. All that's actually in there.
That's all in there with. It's so specific with the.
That's a long sentence.
It's a long sentence.
Yeah. It's like 18 words.
That's 18 words.
Yeah, it's almost a whole paragraph. Oh, that's a whole paragraph.
Oh, did I just say a slur? I didn't mean to say a slug slur.
You didn't.
Okay.
That's more of a slur. It's a little more.
Wait, what
high-pitched.
did you just call me? I felt a little bit of something in there.
If your mom's listening, I don't want her to hear.
Okay.
Now listen, Jeremiah, I remember we were watching you on the YouTubes, and you were talking about race, and you were being, every minority except for us. Yes, we are a minority because we're not actually on your planet. But you didn't say anything about us.
I didn't.
Martians.
I didn't say anything about Martians.
Why don't you ever talk about the Martians? Come on, we want to be included. Roast us.
Okay.
We're a whole planet full of being roasted. I mean, come on.
Okay.
We're the fourth planet from the sun, but we're literally closer in proximity than you guys are.
Maybe Moses and I could come up with some roast jokes for some aliens right now.
All right, let's talk about it.
Okay, let's talk about it. What could we do?
How about Space Jam?
Space Jam? We can make a Space Jam joke.
Yeah, you guys have the most technology. You guys are the most advanced species in the universe, but you guys can't beat
Space Jam?
I don't think we got it.
I don't think we got it.
I don't think we got it.
I think we need to keep workshopping.
All right.
I think he's going to be pretty offended.
Yeah. I mean, there's a movie called Aliens.
Yeah. Are we getting warmer?
Aliens is hack. I mean,
Wait, there's hack alien jokes that we can't make?
come on. Honestly, we're just there to eat you guys. Have you tasted an earthling? A human earthling?
No.
Let me tell you, it's not what it was cracked up to be.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I know Hannibal and Predator just want to eat you guys. Come on. Honestly, you guys are disgusting. You guys are trash. You guys are full of trash. You guys are trash bags. Like, you know how you guys see rats? Am I saying that right? Rats?
yeah. Like,
Okay. You guys wouldn't eat a rat because all they do is eat sewage and trash. Am I saying that right?
yeah.
Garbage?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are garbage. You guys are trash. Earthling humans are trash. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Like you're waste.
Hey, man, right now you're coming off a little bit more like a predator than an alien. You know what I'm saying, man?
Come on.
Yeah, dude.
Come on.
I freaking went there, dude. Eat that.
You're pretty good at roasting, actually.
Well, thanks so much for calling in from Mars. Like I said, this podcast always has crazy
Bring
roots.
Matt Damon back.
Bring the demon back?
Bring Matt Damon back.
Bring Matt Damon back. I'll work on it. Thanks for calling in. Do you know what he's talking about? Bring Matt Damon back?
You had that movie, The Martian?
Oh.
Kind of like
They
Brad
went to
Pitt,
Mars.
the Mexican.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Daniel Day-Lewis, Last of the Mohicans, right?
Hmm.
But they seem to like people. Listen, the universe loves Matt Damon.
Yes, they do. He's pretty funny too. That Jimmy Kimmel stuff. I mean, can you really not like him?
No, I don't know. Who else is calling in? Anybody else calling in?
You know what? I think somebody. Oh my goodness! One of Moses's ex-girlfriends is calling in. Let me take this. Hello, Veronica. Is this you?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Daddy. Hey.
I know you call me that still.
Hey.
You're literally older than I am. I don't know why you call me daddy.
Hey, don't even worry about it.
I'm never really worried, Veronica. Why are you calling? How'd you know I was here?
Because I keep tabs on you. Ooh.
Tabs?
I keep my tabs on you.
Who says that? Oh, I forgot how old. Yeah, you're ridiculous. Tabs on me. Okay.
I'm 42. Yeah.
42 is pretty young, actually, Veronica. How you been? Where have you been? I haven't seen you in months.
I've been stalking you on the gram constantly.
Now, when you say the gram, do you mean Instagram?
No. Every time you do coke, I've been stalking you.
Yeah, I've been talking about coke a lot on this podcast. I've never really done it.
That's why I called in. Do you have any? Let's party. Ready to freaking party with you. Oh, I miss you. I miss your musk.
Veronica, what? You sound like such a fantasy operator.
No, that's how I talk.
I know. I used to love that, and then yeah.
But it got too old for you, or what?
No, I just. I mean, can we be transparent? Can we be honest with each other?
Yeah, let's even be translucent with each other. Leave something to the imagination. Leave something a little bit murky. What is it?
I do love your use of vocabulary.
Yeah, I've got big vocabulary.
Oh my, Veronica.
Yeah, I used to live in the Encyclopedia Britannica whenever I grew up. That's the only books my parents would allow me to have.
You're more of a Funkin' Wagnalls to me now. Oh, V. I think that's what I liked the most about you was your voice, not so much your looks.
I mean, when we had sex, it was unbelievable.
I do miss that. I do miss sex with you, Veronica. What was your favorite part about our sex?
Doggy style. I remember looking back and be like, this guy's a stallion.
You've never even seen a stallion. You don't read books. You don't ride horses. You're actually afraid of horses. I don't know why you keep saying that.
Like I said, I used to only read Encyclopedia Britannicas. So horses are the 4th biggest mammal on the planet.
What do you mean biggest? Really? The horse
I
is?
said the 4th.
The 4th biggest mammal on the planet is the horse.
Yeah.
What are the other 3?
Okay, polar bears.
Okay.
A whale.
Okay. Are these all in order, by the way?
Yeah.
So what's bigger than a whale and a polar bear?
Okay, well, LeBron James.
Oh my, you're right about that.
He's the biggest mammal on the planet right now, and he's playing for the Los Angeles Lakers. What do you think about that?
Oh, now I'm being interviewed. Okay. I love it. I'm a big fan of LeBron James and the Lakers, so I think it's a match made in heaven.
Okay, perfect. Well, if we can set up a little lunchy poo date soon, I would love it.
I don't know, Veronica.
Come on, give me what I need, Moses.
No, because there's so much more than that, And then we're going to get back into another relationship where I'm just literally buying you coke from people I don't know. I don't even do cocaine,
Yeah, but
Veronica.
that was a relationship, and I loved it.
I know, and then you cheated on me with that coke dealer.
Yeah, because he had coke.
Oh, that right.
He had more than you.
But I was buying it for him for you.
It was complicated, okay? Anyway, I gotta go. I'm getting some nasal drip right now. So I'm gonna run some hot water and do a neti pot under my nose to clear out my system. It's all messed up. Bye.
Well, I love you.
Love you, Daddy.
Veronica, wow. Is she a big fan, or is it the first time she called in?
She has never called in the show. Her saying,
Yeah.
she's your ex. I
Yeah,
don't know why she
yeah.
would call. I don't think she's a fan of me personally. I think that,
She didn't even hear you that whole time.
dude, she acted like I wasn't even there, bro.
I know, but you're so here. This is your podcast.
I know it's a little bit disrespectful in a
I
way.
mean, and that's how my women are. They're disrespectful. That's why I love them. They disrespect me.
Yeah.
I'm a masochist.
Well, let's get in this next segment called Fanning Out.
Ooh.
Fanning out. Questions from fans.
I reached out to people on the social medias and asked them if they could. Yeah, exactly. If they could gag Brian Moses.
Oh, hey, everybody.
If they could ask Moses any question, what would it be?
Hello.
The first one comes from our pal Marilyn Rice Cub. Why are you so handsome?
Okay, Marilyn Rice Cup.
Yeah,
why
that's
are you
right.
so married?
Whoa. right back at you.
Yeah.
Next question. This is from D. Kakos on Instagram. In which roast battle did you think, shit, these two might not hug each other afterwards? That's a pretty good question, right?
It's a pretty solid question.
Is there any that you saw escalate where you're like, oh, I think they really hate each other right now? Because most people are pretty good sports. At the end of every roast battle, if you don't know, it's like if you don't know what roast battle, come on. Yeah. But people are jousting each other verbally. You have to hug at the end of the match. That's like part of the closure of it.
Kim Congdon versus Jen Sturger.
Oh, yeah. That one was freaking vicious.
Yeah, they didn't like each other at that time.
Yeah.
Now they're like besties, but that's usually what the roast battle does.
Roast battle brings people together.
But yeah, I thought it was going to be an actual fight.
Dude, it was palpable in the room. You're just like, oh, are they about to start clawing each other?
Yeah. And then Eric Marino versus Jerron Horton. That was another one.
Yeah.
A hug didn't happen, actually. And then Jerron and Marino... People thought they were going to get in a fight, but Jerron was just like sticking up for the show, saying like, you got to just follow the rules, Marino.
I love Marino. I've almost gotten in a fight with him before, though. Exactly. And that, that's pretty hard to almost get in a fight with your boy right here.
Yeah, you're Gandhi, man.
It's nearly impossible to get in a fight with me. And I remember one night we were in Denver, actually, and Marino kept I was like, you know what, man? Just shut up. Nobody wants to hear like what you're talking about right now. And Jamar and Willie looked at each other like, is your mind about to fight Marino?
I know, yeah. To see that'd be like a unicorn fighting another.
It literally takes so much to get me to that place.
Yeah. If anybody could bring that out, it is our boy Eric Marino.
Dude.
Yeah. He takes it to the edge.
Whenever he was writing for SNL, he gave me the royal treatment. I'll never forget that. He brought me you know, backstage everywhere. We went to his office and we hung out, went to the after party afterwards. Yeah. And that was like it was such a special weekend.
Yeah. We miss you, Big E.
Hashtag spaghetti for the table. Love you, Marino. S.Anthony21, will you be a part of the roast battle debut at the Comedy Store in La Jolla on September 9th?
Oh, debut.
Yeah. They don't know.
They don't even know.
They don't even know.
Yeah, we're going to be there.
We'll be there.
We can't wait to be there.
Yeah.
Front row tickets.
La Jolla Comedy Store, September 9th. The Roast Battle crew is coming, and there's going to be some battles and everything.
Oh,
and
they're
some
going to be
stand-up.
Awesome. We get some local guys battling that are really good. They're good stand-ups as well. Bringing some guys down from L.A. Omid Singh, Pat Barker, your main event. We're finding some judges right now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get Vicky Barbalak, who's right now a contestant
on AGT, man.
Baby.
Blowing it up.
She's got it. She's had it for years.
Dude, my sister, I was talking to her on the phone. She's like, have you heard of this comic named Vicky Barbalak? I was like, you know what's crazy is the weekend that I was down there, I forget who I was featuring with. Oh, I was featuring for Jerry Rocha. Mm-hmm. And Vicky... Lou asked the club if Vicky could run her set for AGT.
Oh, that's dope.
And she went and did it literally 2 days later. So I saw her do the AGT set, running at the La Jolla Comedy Store right before she crushed. And I was like, I've never seen her before. She's funny. And then she just like hammered down on AGT.
Yeah, she's been a monster. I remember right when I started, like I guess a year or two before I started, she had won America's Funniest Mom on Nickelodeon.
Oh, wow.
That was hosted by Roseanne Barr, I think.
There you go.
Yeah.
Roseanne sometimes calls into the show.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I got to hear. Is she calling in now?
I mean, yeah, I think she's calling in right now.
Oh, all right. Let's hear Roseanne.
Hey, it's Roseanne Barr.
Hey, Roseanne.
Hey, wait a second. Is a white guy or a black guy talking?
I'm sorry to tell you, this is a black guy.
Gotta go.
No.
What?
Wow. Oh, that was.
I didn't want to say that she's dude, she calls in, but like she's never talked to a black person on the show before.
That's a good point.
Dude, I hate that she's still racist, you know? Like I thought the ABC stuff like what was a thing of the past, but
I don't think she's racist. I don't. I really don't. She's got a black grandchild.
That's true.
Yeah, she doesn't keep in a cage. That makes her not racist.
Despite all her rage, she doesn't keep the kid in the cage.
Yeah, her
Despite all her rage, she just doesn't keep the kid in the cage.
Kid in the cage.
At J Memes.
Oh, J Memes. What up, J Memes?
What's the meanest thing you've heard in a battle that wasn't even remotely funny or structured as a joke?
I know exactly what it is, and I don't even know if I can say this.
Really?
Yeah.
It's that bad?
You know what it was. Remember the Rich Slayton, Alex Hooper battle?
Oh yeah.
When we still had the
Yeah, that
the infamous rule
we got
about the N-word?
Yeah, so there used to be this fabled rule. It's a fable now.
Yeah.
Of roast battle where no matter who you were, no matter what race you are, you were allowed one N-word per battle against your opponent. Right?
No, it was just two white guys. If you're a white guy,
only white guy?
only if it was only white guys in the
If it was only white guys
if you're a
battling.
white guy who battled another white guy, one of your lifelines was you get to use an N-word. It's one N-word apiece for white guys. That's what made that show dangerous. Actually, in the beginning, was white guys could say the N-word, but only to other white guys, not in front of not to another black person. And yeah, I remember Rich Slayton, and Alex Hooper bringing that rule out and then using it. It was an overtime, by the way.
They both used it in overtime. And it was just like, we were like, wow.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you kind of saw a glimpse of, you're like, wait a minute. Dude,
wait, are we going too far now?
It was
kind of that moment.
Because it was just, it was tactless on Alex's part, even though like, yeah, I remember I'm thinking of the joke now. I'm just like, yeah, it was just mean to say that. Like, and Alex is a brilliant joke writer. I mean, AGT would know that about Alex. He's got over 2 million views for his roasting the judges on America's Got Talent.
So funny.
But yeah, that joke was just, it was crazy because it was just so mean. It had nothing to do with Rich Slayton.
And then we literally the next day immediately got a blog written up like this.
Yeah.
This is what this show is about. And
Blog's
we're like,
talking about it. Hughley was talking about it on his radio show.
Yeah,
So we were getting hit by all kinds of black Twitter and black, social media.
yeah, I mean, crazy.
Yeah. But those were great times. Yeah. So I can't say the joke.
Yeah, we can't say the joke, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yes,
just know that it's white guys using the N-word when they shouldn't be.
Yeah, but and maliciously.
Maliciously too.
Yeah. It was
like,
yeah, that's just mean, hateful, spiteful, is all the bad things.
Yeah. At Patrick McCann, is verbal violence on hiatus during the season of Roast Battle?
We do the Roast Battle podcast, which is on Apple Podcasts. So if you need a verbal violence fix, there's a little remix to verbal violence that's actually sponsored by Comedy Central now. So it's called Roast Battle.
Will
Podcast.
verbal violence continue, or is this the new podcast, the Roast Battle?
Right now, I'll say that. Then it's taking some of a sabbatical just so we can do this and get this launched, and then we're going to bring back a newer, better version of verbal violence. You're really going to appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah. This is just so funny. Our buddy David Liu.
Oh, I miss that guy.
He wrote in, what's his favorite thing about being black? David Liu is our old buddy from the Comedy Store. He worked at the La Jolla store and here in Los Angeles. Yeah.
My favorite thing about being black is that I get to say the N-word in any way or form I want to, and nobody checks me about it. It's a lot of fun to be me.
Well, knowing Moses personally, he likes to use the word, and he's good at using the word.
Thank you, I appreciate
You've
that.
become very skillful.
I have, yeah. I've learned by watching game film of Jamar Neighbors.
I mean, just imagine you like all lights off, like on a 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning, just watching Jamar clips, just like watching. It's like, oh wow, okay.
I would love to see that sketch. Just a black dude trying to say like the N-word better because he's kids at school are like, no, it just sounds weird when you say it.
He's like too like suburban or whatever.
Yeah. Nigger.
Yeah.
Like whoa.
The hard R. What's happening, dude? That's not cool, man.
But I'm black. Like, it still sounds offensive.
Dude.
But then I go home and I watch Jamar Neighbors.
The best/worst opening to a show that I've ever been on with Jamar, talking about him again. We did Big J Okerson's crowd work show in Montreal.
Awesome.
And we're doing the crowd work show as The Wave. They have 3 mics for us. And he gets up there. It's a lot of French people, mostly white people. And Jamar just stares down the audience. He goes, "What's up, you ugly N-words?" And right away, like the crowd is like, "What?"
They look around.
Yeah, they're like,
"Is he talking to us?
Is he talking to me? I've never been called that before."
I would feel like if I've only heard the N-word like in movies or like read it in books, and I'm a French person, you know what I mean? I don't really know English vernacular like that or American English vernacular like that.
Yeah.
I would be offended to be like, he just called me ugly and the N-word.
me ugly and the N-word.
Yeah. Am I an ugly Haitian?
I don't want to approve of this.
Yeah.
Just call me Haitian?
What? That is even worse than me.
They get more offended by that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How dare you call me Haitian?
John Mon Jordan on Instagram. Do you have a worse heckling story? You ever
Yeah.
been heckled real bad?
Oh my God. I remember being in the La Jolla Comedy Store where I started down in San Diego. And I was like one of the last guys to go up. It was around 10:30-ish in La Jolla, California. Sorry. Okay.
Frame. You can
Yeah.
put it up.
So it's late. There's a drunk guy. I think he's either military because he was kind of youngish, or he just been discharged from the military. But the guy was hammered, and it was like maybe 3 or 4 people in the audience. And I'm going up one of the last guys they see, and then the guy just shouts the N-word at me.
What?
Yeah, dude, that happens to me a lot. By the way, I get a lot of weird heckles from people.
I don't know what about me personally.
Yeah.
I get a lot, and it's maybe because I do engage with the audience.
Mm-hmm.
I do like to riff and talk with the crowd.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm like being like, "Yo, I'm welcoming this."
Yeah.
But I get yelled
Yeah.
weird stuff. Like a lot of women like to really yell stuff out at me.
Women, absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember. I have so many women audience stories. Just like I get like through email. I don't know how they get my emails or like Facebook messages. Like it's crazy what. I mean, I guess I can't say that's mean to say that about women, but I mean, like they love to just like, hey, this is what you should do, or hey, this isn't good. We should talk about it.
Yeah.
There's
Hey,
one
can
time
we
who got-
figure this out together?
Yeah, there's one time who Facebook messaged me saying I was offended by your set when you talked about black people. And I was like,
you're like,
but she's a white woman with like,
it's always white people, dude. It irks me so much when people like white people are offended on behalf of other people. It's just like, shut up. If they're going to be offended, they will let you know. Like if it's in the context of a comedy show.
yeah, yeah. I said something along the lines of, I think Americans have the best blacks, and then she thought that was so offensive to all black people. And I was like, that's kind of the joke.
Yeah.
And then she was like, well, I want to talk about this. You should drive to Orange County and meet me.
What?
Yeah, man.
Dude, I think she's just trying to pounce on some Moses action, dude.
She seemed upset. It was crazy.
Dude, you know how this has happened to me a couple times now.
Uh-huh.
I've had a girl come up to me after the show that is like, hey, I want you to do my corporate event. And I'm like, great.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do that. And then we exchange information. There's no corporate event.
Oh, she was the event.
Yeah.
Hey,
And I'm
nice
like,
move.
what? No, I'm like, so what about that corporate event? I keep like relaying it back to that, and then it's like the text chain stops or the email chain stops. I'm like, okay, I see what happened here. Okay, you're trying to catfish me. Okay, sorry, your boy's freaking married. Okay.
By the way, that's hilarious. That's how girls are coming at people now. That's a pickup line.
Yeah.
Want to do a
Hey,
corporate
you want to
event?
do my corporate event?
Oh my god.
By the way,
yeah.
the corporate event is the name of my birthday.
What? Wait. How much does that pay though?
Yeah, but like, is there a guarantee?
Yeah. Yeah. There's snacks in the green room.
This is from Facebook. Ian
Hey, Facebook.
Ingram. How does it feel to have created a show that changes avenues for stand-ups to get up and develop that roasting skill set?
Wow, these are really good questions.
Right?
You vetted all these?
Yeah,
These are
man.
good. Mm-hmm. What up, Ian? How does it feel? You know, I won't know until I stop doing it. I feel like I can actually take a good scope outside of it. I don't think I'll 100% understand or know because I'm so inside of it.
Yeah, look back and be able to reflect on it and just see it as a whole. I was telling Julie Seabaugh was the guest last week, and I told her reading her book, the first 5 years of Ringside of Roast Battle, it's super surreal to just even be reading about it, like just as a documentation of what we're doing. It's like, what? We just do this every week.
This is 5 years out of our life that, I mean, I only remember it when we talk about it. I don't remember it every day. I'm like, oh my God, that's so great. I'm just like, we're still inside of it. We still want it to work, you know?
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't always work. And I don't know if it wasn't the guys we're working with, I don't know if it does work.
Yeah.
So
And I mean,
not work.
we're still even third season in of the show, still trying to make it better and bigger and like
still
work
trying to
out
get recognized
kinks.
on the fucking set. Jesus. I mean,
Yeah, man. There's some, we'll talk about that later.
who are you guys?
We're on the show. Yeah, we're gonna need some identification.
Yeah, what's your name again?
You're like, I created the show.
Yeah, I remember. We were just trying to get snacks, and somebody was like, my buddy Gordon was like, hey, I'm just trying to get like a snack for Brian Moses. So like, who? And I mean, like, I don't flex like that, so it was just funny to
Just
hear
like
that.
print out a sheet or something with like a quick
Who?
name. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask this question: would
Yes.
you ever consider battling?
You know, I have recently.
Really?
I recently have, yeah. I think with the emergence of the historical roast, which I love so much, and shout out to those guys.
Dude, I mean, the historical roast and the fictional roast.
Yeah.
I never battled. The only time I battled was with the Wave
Verzi,
against the
yeah.
Verzi triplets, which was so fun.
Yeah.
But I like that so much as an avenue for me because I love doing characters.
Right.
And that's and the roast battle, I just like doing the Wave. I don't really. I've never done a battle like one-on-one before. Like that, but yeah, the historical roast and the fictional roast, so
cool.
fun, dude.
I did one for Screen Junkies, and I was Lando Calrissian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I just thought that was so dope. I was like, I can see doing this. A roast battle used to terrify me. I mean, it used to just terrify me because I was like, I don't want to know that much about myself when people think about me.
Well, yeah. I mean,
But somebody actually said that. I remember Quincy Weekly, he's a comic, and he was like, I would do it just to know what people think about me. I'm like, that's actually good information. I mean, my skin might not be thick enough for that. I mean, but after doing it for 5 years and seeing it, I think I'm fine at this point.
yeah. I mean, that's a weird revelation to kind of to do it for that reason.
Yeah.
That is even more scary to me. I don't know. That
Yeah. I'm like, oh, you're right, because you would find out what people think
No,
about
yeah,
you.
you definitely, and
Yeah.
especially here's what's I think hard for people is whenever a joke hits about something personal about them, but then the crowd responds hugely, then that sinks into the batter like, that's what everybody thinks about me? That's not just like, that joke didn't peter out because like it's only semi-real. It's like killing right
Yeah.
now. It's like,
Oh, that's what y'all think about me?
Yeah.
I think it wouldn't be refreshing. You'd be like, okay, this is what I change this about myself, change this about myself. Yeah, it would be funny for like self-growth.
self-growth.
But no, those who can't roast host. So that's what I'm trying to stick to. So
Yeah, you see that? You podcast listeners, man, you just missed a wink and a sparkle in the eye. Bing! That came out.
I love you.
I love you, man.
I really do. I really love you. I've loved this experience with you, and I love your story of getting into it. So I really appreciate you being involved. I think only the best guys are involved in this thing. You know, there's been great guys involved since the beginning, but this is such a selfless show, and I think if you're not selfless in this show, it finds a way to get rid of you. So it's almost like Survivor at that point. You're just like, all right, well, who's ready to be selfish? Because as soon as you're selfish in the roast battle, that's when you get fucking taken out.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of ebbs and flows over the year.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like being it's like being in a toxic relationship.
Well, the way that because I don't think I've shared this on this podcast before, but the way I got into roast
juicy.
battle, I remember it very clearly, and you can take it from here. Is you basically, Moses kept saying, Jeremiah, I think you'll really like this show that I'm doing. You gotta come check it out. You gotta come check out roast battle.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because listen, everybody wants everybody to see their show. I mean, it's so hard to get comics to come see a show you're doing, and at this point, it was still an open mic, so I was just trying to bring him up for time because it was like we had lost an open mic at the Comedy Store, right, one of the potluck days. And it was just, I remember guys who weren't getting that much stage time at the store, so I was like, there's got to be an avenue to do that. So then I started a mic with Stephanie Sambari. We lost it. Then I got it back months later after begging for it. And then the roast battle started to happen. I remember I asked Jeremiah, like, just come do a set. And he'd be like, that's my night with my girl, you know, his fiance, now wife. And I was like, all right. So then when the roast battle happened, I started hitting him up again. I was like, dude, you're going to love this. Especially what Jamar had done with it at that point and bringing the Wave involved. I was like, this is so up your alley, and I know Jamar would obviously love to have you, but it was just getting him there, because as soon as Jeremiah got there, I knew that it would evolve to something I had never seen before, and it has. And being the Wave, and yeah, he had to tell Maya, his wife, hey, we got to change our day, because I just, that one time you came, it changed your mind. And I can't believe it did that. It did with Jeff Ross too. Jeff Ross turned it down the first time we asked him.
Yeah.
And when he saw it, it was his same reaction you had. You're like, I got to be involved.
Well, I knew it was something special right away, and I was like, I have to be a part of it. They're literally, it was at the time it was Jamar Neighbors, Jack Knight, and a couple other guys in the wave, and they were down. Like I think Keith Soul or somebody or Valentino wasn't there that night. Jack Knight and Jamar were literally like, we're down a guy. Do you want to fill in? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, all right, like this is kind of what we do. I'm like, oh, this is what you're doing? Okay. And the wheels started spinning like in my head, and like right away, like we did that show, and the energy was crazy in the room.
Yeah.
And like as somebody who seeks out energy and gives out, I try to put out as much energy as I can. I was like a junkie for it.
Dude, I saw it. It was like we enabled you. We gave you something you weren't supposed to have.
I know. I was like, is this happening every week? This is the show, Moses?
Y'all
that
be
you've been
candy
trying to-
like this?
Yeah. And I had to call. I had to talk to my now wife. I was like, you know how we have our date night on Tuesday nights? I know that's our one night a week. Can we change that to like Sunday or something? Because this is special. Like I know, like everybody that's involved with this, it's all my friends. Like this just feels like something that's going to be really cool to be a part of.
Oh, that was so much fun. Those early days were so much fun because we were all just still figuring it out. And like we could make mistakes at that point, really. I mean, I guess we couldn't, but it was so fun. Especially what the wave was then, and then all the weird things that the wave has done, by the way. I mean, the way that Jack Knight got out of the wave was so funny to me.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny.
And we're definitely going to kill Jack about it when we roast him one day.
Whenever it's down the line.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we should share it on
we'll
this. We'll save it.
yeah.
We'll save it. It's a very funny way that he excused himself from the show.
Yeah,
but
dude.
we have like it's so funny. Like Jack and I have this connection where like it's like we've known each other for so long now, and like he was the one who introduced me to the wave. It's so funny. Like he and Jamar, it's so funny. Like sometimes I feel like I'm like, I wonder if he ever thinks about this.
Oh my God, it'd be.
You know what I mean? Like
Jack
because
Knight was
I don't
a star in the wave. I mean, I know he's a great comic, and he's ascending to like a great level at just stand up wise. But oh my God, dude, when Jack was in the wave, you guys would do like the craziest things. Trey Stewart too, and Trey Stewart was
phenomenal.
Oh my
gosh. He did the La Jolla show with us.
Oh yeah,
and it was one of those things where if he would have. It's so crazy though. The people who have come and gone from the wave and just gone from the show.
Yeah.
You like if certain people didn't leave or not start coming as much, like maybe I wouldn't have gotten involved or Willie or you know what I mean? Like all these pieces had to line up perfectly to make it what it is now, which is crazy.
It's like the three best guys. I mean, like it's such a dream squad. I love it so much. I love that it's Willie Hunter, Jamar Neighbors, Jeremiah Watkins. It's like it's just so good. You guys have such like different comedic skills, and you guys all it is like Voltron in that sense.
Dude, did you see what happened on Tuesday whenever we did the Kid and Play dance?
No.
Okay, you saw that I fell into the stool, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Willie's like, let's do the Kid and Play dance because they were doing. Coach T was playing a song from House Party, and so we start hopping around where like you put the foot with the foot. Dude, I didn't factor in the lip of the stage, and my left foot hit it, and I was like, oh, I think I'm good. And then like I started to fall more. I'm like, oh, I just have to fall now because I can't save myself. So
like
I just committed like real hard, and I
God.
slammed into the stool, and Willie was like. That might have been the whitest thing I've ever seen you do is not fulfill the Kid and Play dance, like me fall over literally for trying to do
such
that.
a cartoon at that point.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, you're being like a white character at that point. It's
Yeah.
like, I can't dance. And,
I
oh my God, I'm
can't
going to
dance.
fall. Yeah, I'm so clumsy. Oh, what else? I was going to say something. I forget it now. Whatever. I just lost it. I wondered and I lost it.
Dude, some of my favorite moments are the ridiculous quips that you get in sometimes either right before a battle or right after a battle. You'll say a line that just is like straight to the gut, like either with the battlers or the judges, and sometimes it even goes unnoticed, which is like so crazy. Like
You're the only person
dude,
that catches it.
I look at Moses all the time, like when he'll say stuff, I'm like Like, dude, that was gold. That was freaking gold.
There was one, I think, a couple Tuesdays ago. I got you. And you were just like,
I was like, Moses.
I was like, I wish somebody else would have heard that.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
Oh no, I finally saw your mangina.
What?
Oh, I saw it. I saw the oh god, this is gonna come up before the you show your mangina.
Well,
on this season.
I don't know if it's gonna stay in the edit. We'll see.
Oh, it's in the edit.
Well, Kevin sent me a screenshot. Kevin Browse, he sent me the screenshot. He's like, "It's in right now."
It's in right now, dude. It's in. It's in. The latest cut I saw. It's in.
Well, I might have done something special for the last episode. So to answer questions that were coming in from Instagram and Twitter, I'm still part of the wave. I was actually in Just for Laughs in Montreal during the first 4 episodes that we're taping. And
huge, by the way.
And I'm in the last 2 episodes. And the last 2 episodes are pretty fire.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that, by the way, that's when Willie is in the doing the Home Alone thing, and then you're next to him with your that was perfect shot.
We did.
Shout out to Joel and those guys. That was a great shot.
We ordered. I ordered a mannequin from Amazon because I couldn't be there for some of the early episodes, and I told Jamar and Willie, like, we came up with the idea that we were going to print out pictures of my face and put it on the mannequin. And to sit on the bench while I was gone, so it'd be Jamar, Willie, and then a mannequin with my face on it, and they
all white mannequin.
And they captured a shot pretty perfectly, like the reveal that Willie was next to me as a mannequin. Willie's going like this, and I'm literally the cutout is like.
It's so good,
so fun. Whoa! This brings us to our last segment, Sax Talk.
Ooh.
Sex talk. All right, Moses, I prepped you on what it's going to be. You're going to share a story of a sexual encounter, and I'm going to play some sweet, sweet saxophone underneath. Are you ready to do this, my friend?
I don't know if you're ready for this.
Really?
Have you eaten today?
I'm about to.
All right, let's...
I'm about to chomp on some sexy, sexy stories from Brian Moses. Here we go.
Slurp on that reed, baby. All right. It starts with a woman in San Diego. These are my younger years. So this is around maybe 1920-ish I am. Met this woman at a diner real late at night, around maybe 1-ish, 2-ish. She worked at the diner. Very sweet lady. Very large woman. About 6 feet, 245 pounds. Little bass. Yeah, and then she picked up on me. She was into it, and I was like, at that point, I wasn't really like a sexual dynamo or sexual deviant. I think I was maybe one person in, maybe at this point. And this woman just picked me up and said, I want it. And I was like, all right. And we go back to her place. Close to the diner, over there in San Diego. She worked at Hamburger Mary's. If you know the chain. Took me home. Then she laid it down. Laid it down to a point where I'm literally middle finger knuckle deep inside of her asshole. That she starts to gurgle out of her asshole. And at that point, I couldn't, the pressure from what's happening in her asshole actually makes my finger pop out. And then she starts to shit all over me. I think I have her in doggy style, so I'm literally behind her with my finger inside of her ass and my penis inside of her vagina, and then she just starts to literally shit all over my chest. While she's screaming, "Look what you're doing to me!" So no, I don't like anal sex. And that was only a finger. I mean, imagine what my penis would have done.
That was phenomenal. That's the filthiest sex talk we've had in a long time, and I really appreciate it.
I can't believe I said it. Hi, Mom. Oh my God.
Dude, that was beautiful.
Oh, it was
So visual.
Yeah, it was raw. I remember her saying, "Look what you're doing,
Look what you're doing to me."
Yeah. Because she was loving it. And I was just like, this is the grossest thing ever.
She was loving it while that was
I
happening.
was loving it, dude. She was loving it. I was like, do you do this a lot?
What is happening?
Yeah, exactly.
And what is your diet? Oh my goodness.
A lot of chili. Vegan.
Is that the grossest thing that's ever happened to you? It's had to have been, right?
Yeah.
Projectile on the chest?
Projectile. Dude, it was it was crazy. I think God was only my chest, but
Was
it
it
was
her bed?
No, this was like her living room floor.
My goodness. Dude, what company do you call to clean that up?
No, you go get a steam cleaner on your own. You don't go to the factory.
There's too
You go to
much shame
Sears.
in that steam
Yeah,
cleaning.
yeah.
Oh my
Cleveland
goodness.
Steve cleaning.
You've called Cleveland steam cleaners?
Hey, yeah, what's your issue?
Yeah, we got a little bit of a fecal issue.
Really? Well, that's why you called the right place. We're Cleveland Steam Cleaners. We clean your fecal matter.
Yeah, so, basically, how do I say this?
Just let us know your issue. Well, we deal with everything. How significant is this?
All right,
This pile.
can you clean up poop from a 6-foot-plus large woman?
Ooh, how large?
She thick.
With 2 C's?
Hell yeah.
I worried about that.
What kind of package you got for us?
You know, are you looking like? Would you finance? This seems like a pretty big cleanup.
Gerald is my name, by the way.
Hey, Gerald. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
And this woman you slept with is 6 feet tall
yeah.
and thick.
Yeah, her name's Chrysanthemum.
Okay, Chrysanthemum. Pretty name.
Sorry, I don't know why I told you her name. She
No.
probably would appreciate that.
Okay. Do you know where she works?
Yeah, she works at a diner.
Oh, Chrysanthemum from Hamburger Mary's?
Oh no, this has happened before.
Yeah. Oh, we get a lot of calls about
Wait, do
Chrysanthemum.
you have a chrysanthemum package?
We don't call it that, but we might have to call it that now. Yeah. So this is going to be it's a 3-part cleaning where we're going to come out first, and actually just like take the rug out.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll put a new rug in
Okay.
that you're going to have to pay for,
Okay.
and then you have to steam clean the rug
It
after
seems
that.
like a little bit of an extra step that you would just collect it, and then I have to do my own steam cleaning though.
Yeah. I mean, it's some pretty heavy dung from what I understand.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Okay, is it still on you?
I'm filthy right now.
I like that, Gerald.
All right, well, I'm gonna check into some other companies, but thanks for the quotes.
$45,000.
Okay. Yep, gonna go with another company.
Okay.
Dude, what a great, incredibly disgusting story.
Yeah, it was awful. Yeah, I've seen some things, Gerald Maya.
I've seen some things,
Seen
kid.
some things.
Kid,
Things you don't want to talk about.
just know that sometimes I think about how you're lucky to be married. Because the things I have seen are quite disgusting.
What have you seen?
I've seen balls that have gotten stuck in vaginas.
Whoa, balls that got stuck in vaginas.
Yeah,
Do tell.
everybody don't think that the penis got knuckles.
The penis has knuckles?
Yeah, your balls.
Oh my God. So I have 2 knuckles below my penis?
Yeah, that's right. If you're not using your knuckles as well, then sometimes you're not doing it right.
I don't know. I just got possessed by something.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood in a porno.
Clint Eastwood in a porno.
Hey, make your move. Hey, get off my porch, okay? Get off my porch and into my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, is this Brian Moses' ex-girlfriend?
Oh
Yo, Veronica.
Hey, Clint.
Yeah, it's Clint.
Oh, I thought it was Clint Eatwood.
No, it's not Clit Eatwood.
Oh, well,
But that would be my porno name.
oh, let's make a porno.
I have to warn you, I don't have any cocaine. Is that gonna be an issue?
Ew, what kind of old man who wants to have sex with me doesn't have cocaine?
Alright, Veronica, I'm gonna let you go.
Well, this has been a fun podcast, man.
I really hate that bitch.
I can't stand her.
Yeah.
And obviously, Clit Eatwood can't either.
Clit Eatwood.
Clit Eatwood. Hey, man. It's a good porno name for Clint Eastwood.
Make my day.
Make me come.
Spunk.
Oh my god.
What's spunk again? Isn't it like a disgusting jism or something?
It's cum.
Yeah.
Make my day, Spunk.
That's really good,
Clit
actually.
Eatwood.
Clit Eatwood.
New character.
Make my days.
Make my day, Spunk.
Okay, Daddy, yeah.
Oh, I love that. Spunk.
I've been doing that stupid voice to Moses
It's
for years.
my favorite
Literally,
thing you do.
if I can tell Moses is like stressed or something or whatever, I'm like, "Hey, Daddy, are you ready for the show? Yeah. Oh, yeah."
Yeah, overblown porn character is my favorite.
I have a new bit. I have a new bit with that character. Y'all have to.
Yeah?
I'll have to have you listen to it in the OR sometime.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. Bro, do you wanna plug anything before we go?
Yeah, we'll be in San Diego in La Jolla, September 9th, 8 p.m. doing the Battle Live podcast.
Yes. It's going to be freaking awesome.
excited.
And follow the Roast Battle podcast.
Yeah, baby.
Come see us
Every Tuesday.
every Tuesday. I'm freaking wearing a Wave shirt right now.
Oh.
New Wave order.
Is that some new shit?
Yeah.
Oh, you have NWA and NWO.
Yeah. Oh, no, this is that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. JeremiahWatkins.tv/shop, homie.
Dude, I love it. I love an A&W shirt.
I met Virgil recently. Do you know who that is? One of the old members of NWO.
No way.
I met him out in Montreal.
Oh, right, because, yeah. Wow. How is he?
He's a weird guy. I held his belt, though.
Did you?
Yeah.
Doesn't he battle? Like Rose battle sometimes? No?
I don't think so.
Okay, there's a wrestler I know that does that.
I met him through the same people who managed the Iron Sheik.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they manage Virgil too. Man, they got their conglomerate
Yeah, they know
going
what
right
they're
there.
doing, yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Wow.
Bro, thank you so much for coming on the show. I love you. I love what you've created for so many people to be a part of. And I think this is going to be one of those shows that keeps affecting a lot of stand-up and comedians in the future and getting people more exposure and writing jobs and everything. So it's pretty awesome to have gotten to work with you for so many years and continue to work with you.
Yeah.
Here and on and beyond, my friend.
We're not dead yet, Jeremiah. Jesus.
No. I'm not saying it's come to a close. I'm saying
thank
I'm
God.
excited about the past and the future, my friend.
You're the man, dude. Yeah, if not for you, I don't know where we'd be. So thank you.
Oh,
I appreciate hearing that.
love you, bro. Thanks for doing the
That's
show.
what it's all about.
Damn.
Jeremiah Watkins, Jeremiah, Jeremiah, Jeremiah.